What's good, everybody? You already know who it is. It's your boy Black Sage, and I'm back with another Shinobi Striker video, man. And we finna talk about some, some a little light. We're gonna talk about, the best mentors to learn from in Shinobi Striker, in my opinion. I do have 5 written down. They're not in order. This is not a top 5 type of thing. It's just what I think. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. If you guys disagree with my list, then you just comment down below yours or whatever mentors you think are the best. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with Rock Lee. Why did I choose Rock Lee? For one, his Leaf Rising Wind jutsu, or taijutsu, can be used in a combo or in between. If you use it before a combo, basically, you can basically use it as an air combo. It can start an air combo, and then if you want to use it in between, let's say you do square 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 x x x, and then boom, you hit the Leaf Rising Wind, you kick them up in the air, and then you just automatically start an air combo, which is literally continuing the combo. So I think that would be pretty useful for a lot of you tag types. I think it's pretty cool. Another reason why I say Rock Lee is because his Leaf Roll Wind. Oh my God, I've got a chance to use that in the demos. That is OP. That can kick multiple opponents. I think the most I've kicked so far is like 3 people. Plus, think about it. If you're more of a, I'm a guy, if I get jumped, I have to escape fast until my teammate comes back, in combat battle or something like that. I have to escape. So think about, you have all these people ganging around you, then boom, you just hit their Leaf Whirlwind and you just kick them all out the way, and boom, you just take off. That really works. And also, if you do the Leaf Whirlwind, I think it kind of knocks them in the air, so you can actually use that in the middle of a combo. So you just you jabbing them up a little bit, then you kick them. They're kind of floating in the air, so then you can get them into that air combo, and then doom, 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 and then boom. Just smart. And also his I think it's the Gate of Living, Gate of Life is what I like to call it. That temporary increases your attacks and all that, and it does heal you as well. So I find Rock Lee pretty useful. He would be really useful for a lot of people. So he'd probably be a popular one. On to the next one. I do have my man's Yamato. Yamato, for one, I'm really I'm a strategic type of player. I really think I choose my battles. I pick my fights. I do all of that. Think about this. Alright. His wooden wall is useful for capture the flag. Period. You get two defense types. Look, I'm gonna give a huge shout out to PS3HD60. He basically exposed a way to easily win capture the flag. It's easy to capture the flag, but then you have to take it back. 2 defense types, spam wooden wall, boom, you got the flag. You can put it on your flag. It's going to be hard to get in there. It's going to be really hard for them to try to defend their flag and get in there. So wooden wall would be very useful for capture the flag and base battle. Think about it. I'm just saying. Just gave away a good brand that's been exposed already. So yeah, shout out to PS3 HD60 or PS360 HD2. My bad. He exposed that. Also, the wooden wall. The wooden wall actually does a pretty good bit of damage if it hits somebody. I literally I one-shotted somebody with that. Back in beta 3? I have the clip. Please tell me I have the clip. But basically, I was just swinging, but he subbed out. He still had about 75% of his health, and then I smacked the wooden wall out, and it just instantly just knocked him out, and I won the game. So it's like, think about if you use that, you do deep forest emergence, and then you just hit somebody with wooden wall. They're already immobilized, and I heard there was some type of debuffing them or something like that or whatever. So they're basically vulnerable to the wooden wall. So once you hit them with that, it's really over for them. So, and I also say Yamato because of his D-Force emergence. Like it literally immobilizes multiple opponents. Literally, if you're in the range of that ultimate, you are through. You're not moving for a good minute. You're caught in those trees until you're hit out. Basically, it's basically like water prison, but water prison lasts a little bit longer. So that's why I say Yamato. Onto Itachi. I mean, I just basically said it. On to the next mentor, we do have Itachi, of course. Itachi Uchiha. And you guys should know, if you didn't watch the tuning exams, that Bandai event, what I did notice, I'm pretty sure everybody and their mother noticed that Amaterasu, if that connects, it does damage, and then it also, just like in the show, if the Amaterasu connects, it will continuously burn. So basically, it's also causing damage over time, taking your health down little by little by little. I don't know how long it lasts, but it can go from doing a little damage to, you know, just destroying your health, basically. Phoenix Fire, is it Phoenix Firebomb Jutsu? I can't remember. I mean, I know it was used in the beta. I think it was beta. Yeah, beta 3 basically back in July. You know, a lot of people were spamming that. I think the cooldown on that is pretty fast too, so you can basically just spam that. Now Susanoo is still unknown, but who knows what Susanoo is capable of? Remember in the show, you could seal away people. You can seal away things. So we don't know what that Tosca blade can do. Just saying. Not saying anything you're gonna be able to seal people in. I'm just saying. Yes, I know. I don't know. On to the next mentor, we do have Conan. I've been saying I was going to train with Conan for so long. People always said, I don't know. Now there's a lot of people now saying, oh, Conan is this, Conan is that. For one, like I said, I'm a strategic fighter. I pick my battles. If I'm getting jumped, I'm looking to run, and I find my team. I group up. I do the group up thing, you know. So basically, if you're finna get tagged, guess what? You can pop that flying jutsu she has. Just fly in the air and just shoot paper until your team comes. Pretty useful. Also, if you're fighting on the cloud map, yeah, you might want to use that because once the cloud, it has no rails. There's no safety. Once you're knocked off, unless you have some type of crazy. If you have Chidori or Lightning Blade, something that can make you fly in the sky, you're done. So that flying ability will help a lot. Her paper jutsu traps and immobilizes enemies. Like in the V Jump gameplay I had uploaded on this channel. Once the paper, she literally throws paper across. I don't know how far the paper can go, but I know it's a pretty good range. If that paper touches you, you're basically just wrapped in paper and you're immobilized. And then you're not going to be immobilized for long. It's just like paralysis, basically. So then people can just hit you. You're vulnerable, basically. And it hits more than one enemy. So that's why I say Conan. On to the next one for my defense types. I would say Kisame, but I'm going to go with Mitsuki. More because I'm strategic. I think about these things. If you think about it, alright. Say you're playing Capture Flag or base battle. Mitsuki's long arms, he has 2 long arm jutsus. The first one can pull people towards you. Like base battle or you can use that for combat too. You can pull people towards you who are weak and basically end them. The other long arm jutsu can push enemies away. So if there's people on your flag, on your base, you can knock them away with both of your arms. Basically, it works out. Now, if you have 2 people doing that, you're probably knocking back the whole team. Just saying. Also, his Dragon Sage mode, compared to 7 Heavenly Breasts and the 8 Gates Awakening, I went back and watched TG and Anime's video. He had somebody translate that for him. He said that Dragon Sage mode, or Mitsuki's Dragon Sage mode, basically gives a massive boost in attack, defense, and I forgot what else it was. That's why it, disables your jutsu, because you don't know. I think that awakening might be stronger than 7 heavenly breaths and 8 gates. And in the B-Jump gameplay, we did see the guy go into Mitsuki Dragon Sage mode, and once he hit the guy with the Zabuza sword, his health did go down a good bit. So they turned the screen off right after that. I guess they don't want to show that off yet, because everybody wants to have that move. So yeah, that's my list. If you guys disagree with any of these characters, let me know your list down below. But like I said, I'm a strategic player. These mentors are the right ones for me. There are more, but these mentors are pretty much like my top 5. But appreciate you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for 500 subscribers again. We're moving on up, man. We're going to hit this 1K before you know it. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Black Sage, and I'm out.